What's happening, internet fam? It is May 25th. It is a beautiful sunny day today, and I am driving over to San Marcos to help my friend Nino move. He's moving from one apartment to the other, and he needed some muscle, and so I'm going over there to help him move today. So, I have not had internet the last couple of days. There was an issue with my Cox bill. I moved from one apartment to the other billing system. I got they didn't right at my new location. Now I've had the internet, but they never transferred the address from one apartment to the other. And then when a new neighbor moved in at the old apartment that I was living in, I don't know, something happened. They turned off my internet, but I finally got that solved today. So I would be posting another green screen vlog as usual for today, but I'm on my way to go help my friend move from one apartment to the other. So I figured, hey, I'll just go live on my phone and we'll YouTube stream that way, and I'll call it good. Haven't done one like this for a while, so let's do it. The market has been absolutely, it had a little bit of a recovery actually, but then it crashed back down quite a bit. There are a lot of good buy opportunities right now. A lot of good buy opportunities. I advised one of my clients yesterday to get into GoByte, and he went all in and bought a GoByte Masternode. So yeah, really good news. He got in right at the low yesterday. He was purchasing on, I think he was purchasing on Cryptopia. He was on the phone, and I was trying to walk him through it, where to set the price points and how to get the coins. And yeah, basically bought a GoByte Masternode at the very bottom that I've ever seen GoByte. He's already up $100 on his GoByte purchase from last night. So good job, Investor Tim. I'll call him Investor Tim. He's my buddy. I talked to quite a bit on the phone. And yeah, he got an entire GoByte at for $3,700, I think, which is much lower than a GoByte Masternode has been. I mean, I've been following GoByte pretty regularly for some time now, and I haven't seen it that low ever. So, and again, GoByte's a coin that I think should be hovering right around the $20 mark. So at $20 for 1,000, that's $20,000, and he got in yesterday at $3,700. That's if it recovers at all, he's going to be in good shape. And of course, if he gets his Masternode up and running, he'll be earning 3.5 GoBytes a day, which right now is only let's see, what is that at 370? I don't know, $15 a day or something. But if it goes back to 20, that's $70 a day. That's a significant source of revenue and income, and that's fresh coin every day that he'll be getting. So excited for Investor Tim. Good job, Mr. Smarty Pants Investor Tim. Another big that I noticed was Purecoin. Now I'm a little on the fence about Purecoin, because Purecoin is I just don't know that much about it, and I know they're doing some kind of a coin swap right now. So I heard something about it on the grapevine. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But I was looking at the chart for Purecoin. Another great Masternode coin with very high returns. I think it's a 600% ROI coin. So that's, and right now it's much cheaper than it's been. I think a pure Masternode right now was 2,700 or something for, and I think you need 5,000 pure coins for a pure Masternode. So whatever that works out to per coin, very inexpensive. And that's a coin that right now, even at this price, is paying $40 a day if you are running the Masternode. So you can imagine if that price recovers at all, boom, you're making $80 a day, which would not be surprising because, as I said, the price is very low right now, very low right now. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. I am interested in maybe getting into or helping my friend Investor Tim anyway get into Purecoin Masternode at this low price. But I gotta do a little work on that. So if you guys know something about that, let me know. I'd be curious to hear what other people's thoughts are on Purecoin and a pure Masternode. Another one that I was telling investor Tim he could get into was Shekel coin. Shekel coin is down a little bit more than it's been. It's been hovering right around the $300 mark, and I think right now it's like 247, 250, somewhere in there. So again, another good buy point for Shekel coin day. Um, when the market is down like this, really, it's just the buy opportunities that are exciting, in my opinion. I'm not seeing a ton of sell opportunities right now because the market is down, but that's going to change. You know, anytime the market goes down, it comes back up. Anytime it goes up, it comes back down. And so I'm trying to help investor Tim and some other people online and that I actually personally know. I'm trying to help them get in at a good price point, and when it gets up to a certain price point, hopefully they're following it on Blockfolio or whatever, then they'll know to get online and sell a little bit. Now, my advice to everybody is to buy heavy and sell only a small percentage, because there's been so many times when I don't know if I've told this story before, but at one point I was holding 20 million stellar lumens. Now this is when they were like fractions of a penny, and I think all told I had purchased them for like 30 or 40 bucks. This is many years ago now, a few years ago now. And then when it went up to like, you know, half a penny or whatever, I sold all my stellar lumens because I'd already 3x or 10x. So instead of having 30 bucks or whatever, I had 300 bucks or something that I cashed out for my stellar lumens. And but of course, as we know, in December, stellar lumens hit 60 cents, which means if I had just hodled those 20 million stellar lumens, I'd be sitting on $11 million, or I would have been sitting on $11 million in December. So that's just one of the many lessons that I've had to learn in this space about not selling everything. Only sell a percentage. You know, if you're going to buy something and the price goes up, sure, take some profit, but never take all the profit. Only take a percentage. I did a similar thing with Ethereum a couple of years ago. I bought some Ethereum at like $40, and it went up to $420, and I sold it all. And I made some very, you know, obviously I 10x'd on my Ethereum purchase. However, after I sold, the price went back down to 160, and I could have bought back in at 160, but I didn't. And had I bought back in, of course, we all know that Ethereum hit like $900 in December. So again, I've missed a lot of opportunities by selling, by overselling. So I'm advising all of my clients now who are asking me for advice in this case. I'm advising all of them not to sell everything. So sure, take some profit, but don't take all the profit. If a coin you bought at one price is up 10x, you know, sell at most half or a quarter or something. Don't sell it all, and hodl the other half, because you never know which one of these coins is going to moon again, and you're going to end up with something that's worth, you know, $11 million on a $50 purchase. Anyway, that's my strategy that I'm trying to advise my clients on as far as selling goes. But right now, it's not a good time to sell anything. I don't think almost nothing is high. I did see a couple of things popping off today, but overall, it's a good buy opportunity for the whole market. I mean, everything's pretty much down, and what's interesting is the things that are down more relative to Bitcoin. I've been trying to look at coin prices relative to Bitcoin rather than the US dollar, because the whole market is kind of driven by Bitcoin. So when things are down in value relative to the Bitcoin, that is what I think is a good buy opportunity. Not so much whether or not the coin is down relative to the US dollar, because if Bitcoin is down relative to the US dollar, the coin may still be up relative to the price of Bitcoin, which may make the price of that coin overinflated at the moment, and it may go back down. So when you're looking for buy opportunities, look for things that are down 10 to 15% relative to Bitcoin, and look for things that have, you know, a solid team, a solid history, and that have been around for a little while. And look for, you know, in my opinion, look for a Masternode coin that's got some kind of ROI, over 50% and under, 500%. Anywhere in that 100%, 200% ROI range for the masternodes, that's where you're going to make some money on something that's not quite as risky. I think the 3,000% ROI coins, they're just too new. It's too risky, and I don't want to put my clients' money into those kind of investments, or advise them to do so, because it's just too risky. Maybe a small percentage if they want to be risky. Then there's some that I'd say, hey, this one looks like it could be worth something. Go ahead. But yeah, anyway, that's been my strategy, and that's what's been going on in the market the last couple of days. To Investor Tim, who now owns enough GoByte for a GoByte Masternode at an insanely low price. Congratulations to you, sir. A very, very savvy, hitting me up yesterday, seeing the market at red and saying, basically he's been following the market because he bought a few coins a year or two ago, and he's been watching them go up and down and up and down and back up again. I think he's mostly on the up, and he said, hey, listen, the whole market's red. What's my strategy here? What's the play here? And I said, listen, Tim, you've got to buy when the market's red. You've got to buy. That's really all you can do when the market's red. And he's like, well, what do I buy with? I said, well, look, if you still have some of that Bitcoin, 7,500 is a little bit low for Bitcoin, so it's a bummer to get out of Bitcoin at this price. But if you're buying something else that's even lower relative to the Bitcoin, then that's an opportunity to get some gains, because if the price recovers a little bit, you're going to be sitting pretty. Whereas Bitcoin may not recover as much. Realistically, Bitcoin could go back to 19,000 at some point here soon, which it did hit in December. So at that point, your $7,500 could 2x, not even quite 3x, right? So 2.5x, right, to get back to $19,000. That's good gains, and sure, hold some Bitcoin, because that may happen. That might be wise to be holding some Bitcoin in the event that does occur. However, some of these other coins right now that are hovering at like $3, $4 that are normally $15 or $20 when the market's in good shape, that seems like a lot bigger, better opportunity. This is an opportunity to 4 or 5x or even 6x very easily. So that's what I've been telling people to do. And for those of you who've been taking that advice, hit me some comments. Let me know what's up. I'm definitely curious to see what other people's buy options are right now. Definitely, I think GoByte is still a good buy today, but last night in particular, was a very good buy. I think that's the lowest I've seen it. And Investor Tim, smart move, getting in on that one, buddy. Yeah, I'm excited for other people who are playing this market well. Because of my situation, I don't really have a lot of liquid reserves to play the market, so I can't. But I have been advising other people in how to play the market, and it's been going well for a lot of them. So that's been exciting for me and exciting for them. Anyway, fam, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna keep it short, relatively short. I'm going to help my friend Nino move right now. I'm also doing a video production project later today with my buddy Rishio. So I'll be linking that to my YouTube and stuff like that. And really cool, interesting dude, Rishio. He played harmonica for me on a couple of tracks the other day on my YouTube. So I'm going to go check out Don't Take the Kids or Went to a Housewife. He's playing harmonica on both of those. Good harp player and a really cool, interesting guy. So I'll be posting that later. And yeah, I'm going to be moving furniture and stuff here for the next couple hours. And other than that, keep on noding, fam.